Hi guys, in this session we will discuss more on components. I have opened the project in VS Code. Let's run the project by using ngserve command, which will compile the project. Here we can see the project has been compiled successfully. Let's run this on the browser. Localhost 4200 is the default port. So all this HTML content is serving from the app.component.html file. Let's navigate to that file, app.component.html. So let's remove everything from this file and place some simple text. Welcome to Angular. Welcome to Angular. Let's save the file and refresh the page. So here you can see the text has been updated. Whatever we have written inside this app.component.html is displaying on the web page. Let's navigate to the component file, app.component.ts file. This is a simple class file which will be same like any other programming language, which will be having properties and methods. When we use @component decorator on any class file, that will become the component. So the Angular will identify as it is a component based on this @component decorator, which will be having metadata, selector, template URL and style URLs. So if you want to create a new component in Angular, we can able to create by using Angular CLI. There is a command called ng gc and the component name. Here I am naming component name as header. So here you can see the command is ng means Angular, G refers to the generate and C refers to the component. So press on enter and it will generate as the header component. So here you can see it has generated header component, and you can see here the new folder has been created for header component. You can expand this folder and see what are the files it has generated. So it has generated 4 files, HTML file and a CSS file and TS file and one spec file. So same like app component, but app component is the root component here, and this is the header component. So if we navigate to app.module.ts, here it has been updated with header component input automatically, and the declarations array is also updated. So if you want to use this header component in app.component.html, simply we need to copy this selector app-header and paste it inside the app component.html. Let's save the file and go to the browser. Here you can see header works. We can see the another text, so which is coming from the header component file. Let's modify the text inside the header component.html. I'm making this one as h1 tag. Let's see, h1, here the tag is missing, h1, so it should work. Here you can see welcome to Angular is coming from the app.component.html and header works is coming from the header component. Let's navigate to the header component file. Here you can see the same structure. It is decorated with the @component decorator and having the same metadata, selector, template URL and style URLs. Each component will be having unique selector. Here it is having app-header for the header component, and for app component it is having app-root. So we can able to mention this selector, template URL and style URLs in different ways. We will see all those things now. We can able to mention with the help of dot operator. We can place app-header before the selector and need to change this one in the app.component.html. Let's comment this one as a tag. I'm taking one div element. As we have mentioned dot operator there, we can give here as a app-header, which should work as expected. Here you can see it is working as expected. What we have done here, inside header component.ts we have mentioned dot operator before the selector, and we have changed that selector inside this app.component.html. We have mentioned here as a class. And one more thing, we can change this one as a attribute also, direct to attribute direct to. If we mention this as a inside the square braces, and we need to change this version as a direct to. Let's remove class, and this will also work as expected. Here you can see we have changed this one as a direct to. So we have mentioned this one inside the square braces. In the rendering part, what we have done, I have mentioned app-header as a direct to. In the same way, we can able to mention template URL also. We can able to mention inline template. I am removing URL and changing this one as a inline template. Let's simply write, take one h1 tag. I'm writing something inside this h1 tag, like this is header component. Here you can see this will be rendered on the web page. This is the inline template, where we mention template URL. It refers to the external file, which is nothing but header.component.html. But now we have mentioned this one as inline template. Like this is a inline template. Whatever we can write inside this one, it will be displayed on the web page. But when we write this one into the multiple lines, this will be breaking. To make it work, we need to change this one as a backtick characters, so it can be in multiple. So let's go to the page and refresh it. So this is also working as expected. So we can write inline template and we can refer it as a external template also. So that's it for this session, guys. We'll see you in the next session. Thank you guys for watching.